Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Coffee Talk. If you didn't see last episode, you can watch it right here, including the playlist and no other playlists. I had to sneeze, so that's why I paused the video for a second. But anyways, welcome back to the Evening Whispers, and today in the Evening Whispers, it's Thursday, October the 1st, 2020. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Oh, good. So she's going to there. Nice. Gil Nyman and Maruko Harukami to collaborate for a new IP. Okay, let's start the day. Or, well, the night. By the way, if you are sleepy, please go to sleep as soon as you can, because sleep is important for you. So please go to sleep if you have to go to sleep, you know? Because, well, when we upload this, it is, well, obviously this series is Midnight Chillings, and, well, you know, it is night, so please, do sleep in time. I upload this 1 a.m. each week, West Europe time. Well, not each week, but mostly each week. If we upload it, we upload it on 1 a.m. at night, West Europe time. So yeah, please go to sleep, you know. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? Whoa, why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally you are applying for a job on Earth. You have to go through a certain process before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over, if you don't mind. I mean, if the fire shows up and he's here, that won't be good. I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? They won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry, I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need it so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though. Apron is like that kind of thing, right? That you don't spill the coffee all over your own clothes. To help keep your suit clean, yeah. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay, let's start the night. Will Freya come tonight? Because Last episode she wasn't here. Hmm. Welcome. Ah, yeah, there she is. Holy wow, what the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey Tycho, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight, and I thought I was the one who brought the bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. It's not like that. Neil is just helping out. You've never looked like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission is never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is in the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion before starting another breeding mission. We should learn more about Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed with this? On one condition, I make the drinks. You will only be there to serve and communicate. Fair trade? What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya, if I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Mm-hmm. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason why my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm so sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write a goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite. Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Shall we just make a Milky Way for her? I mean, why not, right? Let's just do it. She says anything, so, well, anything it is. Oh, lol, it was Neil his hand. Here is your drink, especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? But damn, she got caught. That's why she didn't show previous episodes. Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines, and if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity to my blood, that sounds doable. Even without a caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya, we have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Ew. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh, we are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough apparently. But do you have any numbers? Numbers? How many words can you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full time? I should be able to write between 3 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's perfect for a big pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the numbers of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about numbers of words, New. It requires things outside the mere world count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is difficult to matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have fascination for things which are hard to understand, from languages to arts. Right again. But you're not wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter? Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. I don't know. Oh, another quest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. she be fucking confused why he's standing behind the counter. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. That's literally what she's asking for. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. Jahe Tabruk. Your order is ready. Not bad. Thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil. Some people come to the coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. That definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not just here to sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training you in how to talk with customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get late. Oh. No, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be a giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... Do they have a crush on each other, maybe? You never know. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I already told the barista... God! I already told the barista... Barista... to call the... cops when he's a... when he said he was going to breed here. Where's Tigo? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. That was a long text. Jesus. Here, please drink this water. Yeah, she really does need the water, I think. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So here is the deal. His break? Why does he have breaks? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to hydrate yourself. It is very important. So please drink your water because that is very important. And also, don't forget to sleep if you need to sleep. Great. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Tigo. It's nothing really. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start, but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. Oh, Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. That is why we decided the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but the hell. That sounds like the best plan you've had since you've got here. Oh, we know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know? Mm-hmm. I've heard that one before. And a week later they were kissing. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in the game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics? Yes, but I've never had a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander, so I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How did you even pick up on that anyway? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. That's what Todd Howard said. Well, not really, but like, you know, Starfield. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? That depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of the advice was about pacing control of EU / I don't know what it said. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It seriously removed some of the weight of my chest. Yeah, not always, because that's not possible. Jesus. Just to replace it with another weight. Yep. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book, I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft one time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more than done doubly one. I think I read that correctly, right? Okay. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya, but please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through is more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through, so I'm sure you'll both be fine. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know? Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know I said things already right, didn't I? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm, I know that. Aqua, I'm so sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kinda get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight. No one outside the office knows about it, and those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought a Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes, I don't really work on them, not directly. So what do you work on? The secret project. I'll tell you under Frinda, okay? Alright. I'm not with the paper anymore anyway. I'm a part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for the IP, or worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all of them countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping, and so far none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team, the 7 samurais. That's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered 7 samurai, I guess. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. Dude, no wonder you're so burned out. I mean, last time I had vacation. That's a good question. 4 months ago, something like that? Maybe 5. 5, I think. Wait, did I have a vacation back then? No, I did not. So it's like, it's been 6 months. Great. At the time that this video comes out, I already had like another vacation, I think. Don't worry about me. Yeah, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will make it take tomorrow, the day after, and the day after off. Where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will. I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max Fest? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey, okay. But I can do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right? Mm-hmm. Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Well, Aqua, you look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out of your day. May you find joy during your vacation. Okay, see you folks later. Let's check the evening whispers before it's too late. The Only Reason to Learn How to Fly by Freya Fatima, October 1st, 2020. It happened again, I told her as I exhaled smoke. What? I took the train once to get here and I fell in love twice. Not this again. She sighed, looking like she wanted to stop her own cigarette out of my face. I just can't help it. She said nothing. It's way easier, you know, seeing someone from afar, letting your imagination roam as your daydream about how he or she lives, ignoring the fact that you see it is not the way they really are. It's way easier. You can't keep doing this to yourself, you know. You need something real. I mean, this might be a stupid suggestion, but you're still using that dating app, right? Try to be more open-minded, like, while you use it. I agree. Good. I agree that it was a stupid suggestion. She looked pissed. I couldn't blame her. It's not like this was the first time we talk about this. In fact, this conversation tended to happen around once a season. You need to stop overthinking. Go out and stop putting impossible expectations on people. You know, I can't do that. I've tried. I get overexcited at any opportunity. And how's that served you so far? Now I was the one who said nothing. I'm afraid, I said. Of what? Of what will come later. I'm afraid that even if I find the right person for me, the people around me won't accept them, whoever they are. Fuck the people around you. Another stupid question. I could be jailed for that. Okay. She took a long drag of her cigarette and narrowed her eyes at me. What happened to you recently? Huh? You don't usually overthink quite this much, so something must have happened. The truth is something something did happen. Something too silly to even be discussed. But she knew me. She knew about my problems, so I told her. I watched the stand-up comedy show. Seriously? It's true, I watched one of my favorite stand-up comedians. I knew he recently got married to someone he loves. Someone I thought was very similar to him, and all this time I thought he took the easy way out, finding someone who would quickly be accepted by the family he was born in and the family he's about to make. But it turned out this journey was far from easy. There were hardships I never knew he faced, and when he talked about it, it scared me. Why? Why? The fact that I'll have to deal with it someday, the fact that I might have to choose between. At least when I see people on the train and imagine a life with them, those imaginary people don't create these kinds of problems. They do create a different kind of problem though. She's right. You know, sometimes I feel like I want to go to the tallest building in the city and just jump, I said. To die? That's not a... To fly, you fool. Because if that really happened, all the things that are scaring me won't matter. I can fly. Why the hell would I still care about all these boring everyday problems? Ain't that the dream, weirdo? She said as she lit another cigarette, leaving the discussion unresolved until it comes back round with the spring rain. Vacation? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you going to close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house? I definitely won't say no. Yep, that was the end. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to thank you so much for watching this episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to like if you really enjoyed it. And please, ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Sleep is important. And please come back to my channel tomorrow if you have time, you know. Thank you so much for watching. And have a great night. Good night. Good night.